Welcome to our channel. Today we're taking you on a journey through the top tourist destinations in Sweden that you absolutely must see before you die. We're talking Vikings, meatballs, IKEA furniture, the whole shebang. Get ready to explore stunning archipelagos, medieval cities, and maybe even catch a glimpse of the Northern Lights. I'm not saying this trip will have you booking a one-way ticket to Stockholm, but that's exactly what I'm saying. So buckle up, grab your lingonberry juice, and let's dive into the beauty that is Sweden. All right, bros, let's kick things off in Stockholm, the capital of Sweden. This city is not just any capital, it's a vibrant blend of history, culture, and modernity. This city is built on a bunch of islands connected by bridges. How cool is that? Imagine hopping from one island to another, each with its own unique vibe and attractions. You got to check out Gamla Stan, the old town with its cobblestone streets and colorful buildings. It's like walking through a fairy tale, with every corner offering a new story. It's like stepping back in time, but with better Wi-Fi. You can snap a selfie with a medieval backdrop and instantly share it with the world. And don't even get me started on the Vasa Museum. This place is a must-visit for history buffs and curious minds alike. They have this massive warship from the 1600s that sank on its maiden voyage. Talk about a fail, but it's an epic fail that turned into a fascinating exhibit. But hey, at least they fished it out and turned it into a museum. Now you can marvel at this colossal ship and its intricate details. Oh, and if you're into royal stuff, check out the Royal Palace. It's one of the largest palaces in Europe and a symbol of Swedish heritage. It's huge and fancy and probably haunted, but that's just part of its charm. The palace is still the official residence of the Swedish monarch. Stockholm is a city that has it all: history, culture, meatballs. And let's not forget the food scene here is to die for. Swedish meatballs, anyone? What more could you ask for? Whether you're a history enthusiast, a foodie, or just someone looking for a picturesque getaway, Stockholm has something for everyone. Next up, we're heading to Gothenburg, Sweden's second largest city. This place is known for its laid-back vibe, beautiful canals, and delicious seafood. Make sure to stroll along the Haga district with its cute wooden houses and cozy cafes. And if you're feeling adventurous, hop on a boat tour and explore the city from the water. Gothenburg is also a hub for art and culture. Check out the Gothenburg Museum of Art, which has a surprisingly good collection of Nordic art. And for all you gamers out there, Gothenburg is home to the Game Festival, one of the biggest gaming events in the world. So yeah, Gothenburg is pretty awesome. Just don't tell Stockholm I said that. All right, let's head south to Malmö, a city known for its modern architecture, multicultural vibes, and that twisty-turny building, you know the one. The turning torso is kind of hard to miss. It's like someone twisted a skyscraper like a wet towel. But hey, it's unique, right? Malmö is also a great place to experience Swedish design and fashion. Check out the Form Design Center for some seriously cool exhibitions. And if you're into history, visit Malmöhus Castle, a well-preserved Renaissance castle that's seen some things in its time. Oh, and did I mention Malmö has amazing falafel? Seriously, it's a thing. Trust me on this one. Get ready to freeze your butts off, because we're heading up north to Kiruna, the northernmost town in Sweden. This place is basically an Arctic wonderland, complete with reindeer, snow-covered forests, and the magical northern lights. The main attraction here is the Ice Hotel, a hotel made entirely of ice and snow. They rebuild it every year with a new design, so it's always a unique experience. Just imagine sleeping in a room made of ice. It's probably the closest you'll ever get to being a popsicle. But hey, at least you'll have some epic Instagram photos to show for it, right? And if you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of the Northern Lights dancing across the sky. Now that's something you don't see every day. Hold on to your helmets, because we're traveling back in time to Visby, a medieval town on the island of Gotland. This picturesque town is a treasure trove of history and culture, offering a unique glimpse into the past while still embracing the conveniences of the present. This place is like a scene straight out of Game of Thrones, but with less dragonfire, hopefully. The narrow, winding streets and well-preserved medieval architecture make you feel like you've stepped into a fantasy novel. Visby is surrounded by a massive stone wall, built in the 13th century to protect the city from invaders. This wall, stretching over 3 kilometers, is one of the best preserved medieval fortifications in Europe. Today, you can walk along the wall and pretend you're a knight defending your kingdom. The views from the top are breathtaking, offering a panoramic look at the town and the surrounding sea. Inside the walls, you'll find cobblestone streets, charming houses and ancient churches. Each corner you turn reveals another piece of history, from quaint cottages to grand cathedrals. It's like stepping back in time, but with better coffee shops. Modern-day amenities blend seamlessly with the historical setting, making it a perfect spot for both history buffs and casual tourists. Visby is also home to the annual Medieval Week, a festival that celebrates the town's history with jousting tournaments, craft demonstrations, and a variety of medieval-themed activities. During this week, the town transforms into a living history museum, with people walking around in medieval costumes. It's a vibrant, immersive experience that brings the past to life. So yeah, if you're into history, knights, and maybe a little bit of mead, Visby is the place for you, whether you're exploring the ancient walls, enjoying a coffee in a historic setting, or participating in the lively medieval week. Visby offers a unique blend of old-world charm and modern-day comfort. And next to stop, Uppsala, one of Sweden's oldest and most important cities. This city is a perfect blend of rich history and vibrant student life, making it a unique destination for anyone looking to explore Swedish culture. This place is steeped in history and home to the prestigious Uppsala University, which is basically the Harvard of Sweden. Founded in 1477, it's the oldest university in Scandinavia and has been a center of learning for centuries. Speaking of the university, make sure to visit the Uppsala Cathedral, a massive Gothic cathedral that dominates the city skyline. This architectural marvel dates back to the 13th century and is the largest church building in Scandinavia. It's like something out of a fairy tale, with its intricate details and towering spires that seem to touch the sky. And while you're at it, check out the university library, which has a collection of over 6 million books. This library is not just a place for students to study, but also a treasure trove of knowledge and history. That's a lot of knowledge, even for a nerd like me. You could spend days just exploring the vast collection of books and manuscripts. But Uppsala isn't all about books and history. The city streets are lined with charming cafes and shops where you can relax and soak in the local atmosphere. It's also a lively student town with a cool nightlife scene. From cozy pubs to vibrant nightclubs, there's something for everyone. So, if you're looking for a mix of culture, history, and maybe a beer or two, Uppsala is the place to be. Whether you're a history buff, a student, or just someone looking for a good time, Uppsala has something to offer. All right, nature lovers, this one's for you. We're heading back up north to Abisko National Park, a vast wilderness area located within the Arctic Circle. This place is a hiker's paradise, with trails winding through mountains, forests, and along crystal-clear lakes. Just watch out for moose. They're surprisingly good at hide and seek. Abisko is also one of the best places in the world to see the northern lights, thanks to its clear skies and remote location. They even have a special aurora sky station on top of a mountain where you can watch the lights in all their glory. So, pack your hiking boots, grab your warmest jacket, and get ready to experience the raw beauty of Abisko National Park. Let's take a break from the mainland and head over to Öland, a beautiful island off the southeast coast of Sweden. This place is known for its unique landscape with vast plains, sandy beaches, and over 400 windmills. That's a lot of windmills, even for Don Quixote. Make sure to visit Borgholm Castle, a ruined fortress that dates back to the 13th century. It's like something out of a history book, but with better views. And if you're lucky enough to visit during the summer, check out the Stora Alvaret, a barren limestone plateau that's home to a variety of rare plants and flowers. Öland is a place where you can truly relax, enjoy nature, and maybe even learn a thing or two about Swedish history. Get ready for a history lesson, because we're heading to Sigtuna, Sweden's oldest town. This place was founded in the 10th century and has the rune stones to prove it. Rune stones are basically Viking graffiti, with inscriptions that tell stories about battles, gods, and everyday life. Sigtuna is located on the shores of Lake Mälaren and has a charming small-town vibe. Stroll along the main street, Storgatan, and check out the cute shops and cafes. And if you're feeling adventurous, rent a kayak and explore the lake. You might even find some Viking treasure. Just kidding. Probably. Last but not least, we're heading up to Luleå, a coastal city known for its beautiful archipelago and vibrant cultural scene. Luleå is a great place to experience the Swedish way of life, with its cozy cafes, stylish boutiques, and a surprisingly good music scene. Make sure to visit Gamla Stan Church Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's home to over 400 well-preserved wooden houses. It's like a time capsule from the 17th century, and if you're into winter sports, Luleå is a great base for exploring the nearby archipelago with its frozen sea snow-covered islands and opportunities for ice fishing, snowmobiling, and cross-country skiing. So whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or just looking for a unique travel experience, Luleå has something for everyone. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey through Sweden's top tourist destinations. We've seen everything from medieval cities to ice hotels, Viking runestones to modern architecture. Sweden truly has something for everyone. And I hope this video has inspired you to add it to your travel bucket list. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel inspiration. See you in the next video.